And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. In the previous episode, we went and talked to the princess who told us to stay out of everything that's going on, but of course we didn't. We got involved, and now she's kind of grateful and she wants us to look into something else. Now, I grinded a little to 64 hit points for Furion and 63 hit points for Maria because the enemies started not giving me hit points around the area, so I'm gonna have to go find stronger enemies. I bought a bunch of stuff for everybody. And I used some spells for Maria and Furion, and I bought Furion Fire and Bolt. So now we had two destinations. One was Salamando, and the other was the Semite Cave, possibly. I also forgot to say that on the previous episode we got a canoe, which we get it much earlier in this game. That was a battle we've seen before, so I'm just going to cut that out. So here's our next destination. Actually, there's a ship, but we can't board it. So we got to go look into this. Okay. Now let's see if anyone tells us anything useful. Okay, kind of figured that out. All right. Okay, not really that much useful information. So away we will go. And if you hold B and hit select, you get a map, just like the previous Final Fantasy. Now you can kind of move this around, but that takes forever, so we're not going to deal with that. One thing you're going to want to remember is that this ship is not going to automatically go back to that other port. It is going to remain here. So if you don't take this back, then you're walking back to this location. Okay, Salamino lies to the north and Bofsk to the east. So gives us another possible destination. And this guy will let us take the ship back, which I'm not going to do at this point. Oh, how is everyone doing on this Sunday afternoon? Oh, Sid. I believe this is the first mention of Sid in the Final Fantasy series, and I think he's in every other game after this, but I actually haven't played the newest Final Fantasy, so I couldn't say that for certain. Oh. Okay, Bofs is accompanied by the Empire, so we probably don't want to go there right now. Oh, let's learn airship. Say airship. Nope, okay. Pay the man beside me to ride on the airship. Now they said Joseph was in Salamando and the Mithril was in Semite Cave. So I'm probably going to go to Salamando first. And talk to everyone else. Oh, more about Bosk. still more about Bosk. Still more. Nope, I guess they're all saying the same thing. And that was just more enemies we've seen before. So away we go. Oh, that wasn't that far. Huh. Let's see if we can get some information. Okay. So we definitely want to go hit Semite. Now this is where the password comes into effect, where if you say something useless, they'll just give you that question mark. And we don't know anything to say to her, I guess. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, sorry, skip that. Okay, looks like we gotta go to Semite. Now, we're in a new area, so the enemies will be slightly stronger than the beginning area, and I will start showing the battles for a little bit. Okay, I believe the longsword and the longbow are both upgrades. Can't remember what sword he had. Broad, yes. So we're gonna upgrade the weapons. Okay. See if there's any armor. Bronze. Everything is an upgrade. Okay, I'm not gonna go blow all the money right now, but probably gonna buy all that armor for my guys. And I think possibly in this game, if you wear a heavy armor, it affects your magic stat, maybe? I'm actually not 100% sure on that one. See if there's new spells. Warp and exit. Exit is a great spell for getting out of dungeons fast. So that is one I definitely want as soon as possible. Now I don't know if I pointed this out, but items in this version aren't stacking. So I wasn't aware that's how it worked. So at least in the previous Final Fantasy, they would stack, so you could say potions 99, but now you're actually extremely limited to the items you can have, and that's probably because anyone can use any spell. Alright, Semite was this way. I did want exit though, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm gonna buy exit before I go inside the cave. Actually, I take that back. Maybe you have it already. Yes. Okay. Because Min has it, I will still buy it, but I can wait on that. So I just fought an enemy we fought before, but it had an eye drop as a treasure at the end of battle. So in this Final Fantasy, unlike the other one, we can start receiving items from battle. Those are just more enemies we have seen before. I'm not sure if I stated, unlike the previous Final Fantasy, you will not encounter enemies in the canoe. So you can do this all day with no encounters. Not quite sure what that is supposed to be. And here are enemies we've never seen. The Sprinter. Another thing I'm not sure about is if, like the previous Final Fantasy, if the first slot takes 50% of the attacks and the second is 25, or if it is just completely random. As you can see, my stats are going up, but I have the speed on so fast you can't tell. So I probably should slow down the stat maybe next time I enter the game. I don't know. And I have not played this game enough to know which way to go. That was just some goblins. 10 gil. And here's some new enemies. Yeti. Now I know so far the game seems pretty easy because I'm just fighting and killing, but pretty soon I'm going to start running into enemies that I'm going to have to use spells on. Just more goblins. I hope I get kind of lucky in guessing which way to go. 200 go. Now I think I prefer to cut battles as opposed to fast forward. Just to save time. There's a group of sprinters. And more goblins. Just stuff we've already seen. Now if you see that went 50 to 52 to 54, if you use Cure and Battle, that will actually raise higher than 2 each time you use it. And there's another thing I forgot to mention, which I will as soon. Okay, as I get the chance. Since this is a battle we've never seen before, I'll do this. So, like Final Fantasy 1, when you use the first ice spell, you could only use it on one person. Or target, I'm sorry. But if you hit up in this one, you can actually use it on everything. So you don't need to wait for Ice 2, Ice 3, Ice 4. And the reason is because there is no Ice 2, Ice 3, Ice 4. And another thing is there's rows for the enemies. Now she has the bow. Oh, but she's in the front row, so those imps are all in the back row, so I can't attack those imps. Only the guys in the front. The exception was the spell would hit everybody. Of course, it's not really going to hurt them that much. And this will take forever. So I think I might fast forward spell animations. because I don't think I should leave that in every time. Now that the front row is gone, I can actually attack the back row. Now I thought Maria should be able to attack the back row with the bow, but I believe because I have her in the front right now, that's not going to happen. The reason why I put her in the front is because she wasn't getting hit, so her hit points were staying at 20, which is no good. Alright. I forgot which way I was going. Oh, this way. I hope. Okay, Maria's still getting stats, which is good. I believe the cure spell will work the same way as the ice spell I showed, and you can use it to heal everyone if you wish, but of course it will split up the amount it heals for. And coming up is one creative design choice, I guess you could say. Now, of these 4 doors, only one door is the right way to go. The other doors will lead to an empty room, or possibly a room with treasure chests, but the enemy encounter rate is greatly increased. So, I mean, if you want to grind, you can just go in the wrong room and grind. But I want to go the right way, which I think is this door? No. Alright, let's try this again. No. No. Of course, it was the first one. Alright. So many battles. I now have no idea how long this will be once I take them all out. The 1 gil treasure. Oh well. I mean, the fights aren't taking too long, but still. It's very hard to judge. And another... Of course, I guess wrong. Twice. Here we go. Wild Rose? Mithril? Airship? Okay. This child is Joseph's daughter. Morgan was holding her hostage. The mithril was somewhere deeper in the cave, but I couldn't find it. I'll help the slaves escape. Nothing to learn. Okay. Now I am running out of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the episode here, but off camera, I'm going to exit out, go back to town, and try to buy the armor. I'm not sure how much gold I'm going to need. I don't think I have enough for all the armor, but I have enough for some upgrades. And then next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy II, I will meet you back in this room. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and peace.